What's inside Release 9? This is our biggest app upgrade ever. Yes, it's a big change, but rest assured, we've designed this release so that you can ease into the upgrades over time. This video is geared toward the comfort consultant. I'll show you what's new in the app. Managers, you will want to check out the What's Inside Release 9 for Managers video. My plan is to visit each tab in the app, point out to you what the new features are, and maybe make some best practice recommendations. So we're going to start on the Option tab. On the Option tab, you're going to see a change in the Payment Options section. You are able to select the payment option that you would like to recommend, the one that you believe is the best fit. And you can also select options that you would like to compare on the quote. So these compared selections will appear on the customer PDF. Your managers can set the recommended and compared defaults for you, or you can always just come in and select them on your own. You'll notice that the Summary tab is no longer here. The Equipment Summary has been moved to the Signature tab. We do have an all-new Notes tab. This gives you the ability to add additional notes, and it simplifies the Signature tab view as well. Tapping on the more or less allows you to add additional text boxes. Final Notes have moved from the Signature tab to the Notes tab. Notice you have a new label on your install date. It is now Requested Install Date. This is a custom feature. Managers can customize the name that appears next to the install date. The date hasn't changed any. It's just the label. You're going to add notes as you did before. All of these notes will appear on the customer's quote. I'm going to move to the Signature tab. The Signature tab has been completely redesigned. You'll notice right off the bat that you have a cute little piggy icon with the dollar amount of savings that is included in the quote. If you tap on View, it will show you the discounts and the rebates that are included in the option that you've built. As I continue down, we have a brochure manager carousel now. So you can actually tap on these and open them up. The equipment is summarized similar to as it was before, but you now have the ability to hide the details or show the details. In the bottom section, you can see that we have the payment that you're recommending. In this case, I'm recommending the $212 per month for 3-year program. And I'm showing the other 2 programs as comparison options. They will display in the quote, they just won't be selected. Rebates are added at the bottom of the section. I've made a note in this one that says mail-in rebates are sticky. In the past, when you went back into the quote after entering a rebate, the rebate would disappear and you'd have to re-enter it. It was a little annoying, and we got a lot of feedback about it, so we have changed that. Your mail-in rebates are now sticky. Once you apply them to an option, they will remain there. Nothing has changed about the way you select an option. I'm going to select my Comfort Advisor custom name. This is the name of the option, and it is customizable at the company level, and you can customize it as a user setting, and you can customize it for a specific customer as well. So I've selected option 1, John's favorite, and I have selected the $212 payment type. And let's take a look at the quote. The Tetra HVAC proposal for Mike Ellison is the proposal name, and that is customizable as a user setting. I'll show you that in a minute. As a company setting and as an individual customized feature for a specific customer. We have a new applied discounts section. So in this, I am showing the line item discounts here. They're much more prominent than they were in the past, and they are also displayed for each option, whether or not it was selected. That is a new improved feature as well. In my summary, you can see that I have selected the $212 per month payment, but I'm also allowing the two compare payments to display as well. My rebates are displaying. I'm reminding you that the mail-in rebates are sticky. And there's my investment summary with line item pricing displaying as well, and payment summary. I'm going to go ahead and click done to close it up. Customer acceptance and company approval in the signature area has not changed. The deal manager is exactly the same as it was before. It just is in a new position. Also on the signature tab, we have a new customize button up here in the top right. This allows you to customize the proposal for this specific customer. Any changes made here will only apply to this customer. So I can add a brand new proposal name. I can change the option name. I can also put in a new description. Remind your customer why you have selected the system that you have for their home. The settings for just this proposal can be set here on show model numbers, show line item discounts, show line item pricing. This particular quote was showing taxes. I'm going to turn that off. And this is where you can add or remove bullet points to display on the proposal. So same feature, just a new location for choosing your Why Choose Us bullet points. Go ahead and hit save. So now I'm ready to mail this quote to my customer. Nothing about the workflow has changed at all. So let's look at the user settings that are customizable for you. I'm going to go to the navigation menu. I'm going to scroll down to settings. Okay, you'll see in here that you have the ability to set a custom proposal name. This one is set for Tetra HVAC proposal for, and then customer is in brackets because the software will automatically insert the customer's name there. Of course, Tetra HVAC could be your company name. You can make these names whatever you would like them to be. There's also you'll notice there is a default here. The default is set at the company level. So your managers can set a specific proposal name for the entire company. Your customizations will always override any of the company settings. Show model numbers, show line item pricing, include brochures with proposal. These are all manageable now at the company level, which is why you see a default bubble. The default setting for show model numbers is yes, that's a company level now. Show line item pricing is no, and include brochures is yes. Your settings will override any company settings. As I scroll down, you have the ability to create custom option names. So in this case, this is where my Comfort Advisor customer name, John's Favorite, came from. Or I could go with the company default, which is currently set at option 1. Your managers may have special names. They may decide to go gold, silver, platinum, or premium, best, or value. It's totally up to your company how they want to handle that. Your description can also be a default value. You can describe what you like about your best recommendations. Is it value? Is it efficiency, etc.? Okay, again, your managers can set custom option names and custom descriptions, which you can override here. And nothing else is different there. And go ahead and hit save. There are 2 new app behaviors that I want you to be aware of. We got a lot of feedback from customers about these two features, so we've made an improvement. When you have an accessory or an add-on discount applied, and if I go back into the quote and change the payment type, the new behavior is that that discount will remain intact. In the past, you would lose that discount on your accessories. The pricing will be recalculated based on the program you have selected, but the discount remains intact. You don't have to re-enter it. The second feature I want you to be aware of is when I enter a rebate on the signature tab. In the past, the rebate would disappear if I went back into the quote and changed anything about the quote, changed the option. I would lose my rebates and I'd have to re-enter them. The new behavior, the improved behavior, is that your mail-in rebates are what we call sticky. So that's everything that's new. Let's do a quick review. We'll just jump through each tab. Customer tab, nothing new. Company tab, nothing new. Nothing new about your workflow. You're going to go about life exactly the same as you did before. Option tab, you now have the ability to recommend and compare payment options. What you select here will appear on the customer quote. Nothing has changed with my options. Enhancements. No more summary tab. We now have a new notes tab, so now you have the ability to add more notes, and you can have up to 3 text boxes. You're not limited to the amount of text that you can enter in these. Final notes are the same as before. We did change the requested install date label. Nothing new here. We'll move to the signature tab. Your signature tab is a much prettier presentation tool now. You can customize your option name. You have the ability to share the savings that you have applied in the quote. Your description can be customized here and at the company level. And I have the brochure carousel to share brochures with the customer. I can show or hide details in the equipment summary. And I can select a payment type here as well. Rebates are added on the bottom. Mail-in rebates are sticky. So let's kind of keep that in mind. So yes, there are a lot of changes that I've just presented to you. We have designed it so that you don't have to make any changes to the way you currently work. We have set up the defaults to default to how you're used to having your workflow and the labels appear. You can make your changes over time. Please reach out if you have any questions. We're here to help. And we also have full documentation on our help desk. I'll provide a link at the end of the video. Have a great day. Thanks. To learn more about what's inside Release 9, please visit our help desk. From the navigation menu, scroll to the bottom and select Help. Release 9 category. Each section contains an overview of the new features as well as links to full documentation for app users and managers. We also have the What's New section in the navigation menu will give you a short summary of what has been included in the update. Have a great day.